Okay, guys, we're back.
Why do we have Gooms?
Because we're gonna go fight the super bosses, as it were, Goku and friends.
Oh, we're gonna fight Goku
So,
now.
I had gotten some feedback, and I wanted to address, some of the feedback problems people had given. So, one thing that people had talked about that we kind of can't help, we're only using one microphone. Someone had complained that they didn't like us using one microphone and that we need multiple mics, but it took a lot of money to get the one and we're kind of strapped for cash here. So the gimmick with this guy, as long as you flip him over, he never gets a turn.
Why are you using Gooms?
Because, hold on, I'll explain in a second if I don't beat. Basically,
Oh, look at that, no experience.
so, that's the
Also,
first fight.
Also, apparently that text in the background says "Way of the Old Man."
So anyway, to address the whole, the other reason I brought Goombario before I explain what I was, this guy is a duple ghost. He'll copy your partner, so if I bring Goombario, he'll copy the weakest partner.
All of the partners actually do have boss stats because they can all be copied here.
Yep. And so I'm not changing?
Oh, does he copy if you change?
He can get stronger people. And half the time he'll just do this.
Also because of this.
So I can cheat the ever-living fuck out of.
Also because of that, every party member has a catalog.
Okay. So anyway, to go back to some feedback now I'm gonna go save before the Goku battles here. So to address the feedback thing, first someone was saying Sean and Carson sounded a bit far away. That's more of my natural speaking voice is a little bit louder than theirs.
A little. Air quote. Air quote.
You know what I mean. So, okay. Gonna change up my badges, and then make sure I have the badges I need. Okay. Let's see. Mega Drain. With the 5 points, I can now... let's see. Mainly... you need, Zap Tap. Okay. Zap Tap will save you, and I'm actually going to tattle from it. So, I have some other discussion points, but first, so we kind of can't get better, equipment at the moment. I made a Patreon, but it's private, and I didn't want to sound forceful by bringing up a Patreon with like less than 50 subscribers at the current moment. So, Goku fight. You fight the master 3 times, and he gets way more powerful, but if you have Zap Tap, you can stop the master from, I'm gonna change to a better party member in a minute. That. It shuts him down.
If you didn't have Zap Tap, because he's a optional boss.
He does a combo attack that can wipe out a lot of health. So,
I think it only does 1 damage, but he hits 3 or 4 times.
Who do I want to use?
I thought you had to use Lackluster for...
No.
Oh wait, we're not there yet.
No, I will never need Lackluster. I can survive off Mario and... Because I love fan smack. Beating the ever-living shit out of him. But this is just, like I was saying, the first of...
I like how he like picks up whatever he's holding and is like, oh, and then he like hits you.
He's trying to punch you.
Oh, I did not get that conveyed to me at all. I think you...
Chronically overkill, yes. That's one. But there's 2 more master fights, and I'm gonna go heal and save. So, anyway. Was gonna discuss some other things.
I'm
But...
not assuming we get something awesome from this.
Nope.
No.
What?
Nope.
This is just for bragging rights?
You...
How hard does he get?
Very difficult, kind of. Except because of that zap tap and my specific setup, I'm gonna kind of cheese. Oh, he does not, like, fuck around and can actually really rip into you.
Is this one of the optional bosses?
This is technically the second one. The other one was the Koopa.
Right, and there's one more.
There's...
And you mean the, Shy Guy.
The anti-guy... There's one other instance where you can fight anti-guys. Yes, I said plural. Let me use Gabaro again so I can tattle.
Wait, so there isn't another super boss?
The Master's final form.
So, okay, he's the last one.
Basically.
Okay, I was thinking there was another one after
No,
him.
no. That was the first form. So, we can discuss Pokemon leaks here in a minute, because that's a fun topic. But first, let's fight, anyone ready to fight a Super Saiyan? Bring it.
I'm pretty sure Super Saiyans don't turn entirely gold. He's clearly of the Frieza race.
So, this is the not fucking around kind. Look at his attack. So, but he has one extra form. So, ha!
But that did 4. Oh wait, you don't you want to be in peril?
I'm gonna heal it out.
Oh yeah, because of the peril power boost.
Yep. And this is how we fight this boss. In case I need it. And the final form works the same. If he hits...
He just does more damage.
What happens if he hits with that attack? Does that kill you, or does he never do that?
What?
Does he never do more than 4?
He's never...
remember my defensive setup.
And because...
He can't kill me.
And because of Zap Tap, that attack would normally be like 3 hits. But because of Zap Tap, it's only 1.
This is why Danger Mario is disgusting. I can play the long game and still...
This is the long game?
Yeah, because I'm not...
Did you ever beat him on your regular file?
I don't remember. Jerk. And he's got one more form, and then that'll be done.
Would you say this is harder than harder or easier than the Master in Super Mario RPG?
Easier.
Because he doesn't have one-hit kill.
There's no Carson. One-hit kills are the cornerstone of any good boss battle.
No.
Bye.
That was a joke.
Jerk. So,
Well, it wasn't.
at the current time,
Avoidable instant kills now.
I also want to interact with viewers more, and I'm just gonna, again, come out and say this. I don't want to sound pushy, but YouTube, the way their analytics work, being subscribed is not what they care about. It's view time and comments. So if you want to help the channel grow, commenting helps a lot, and I will reply to you. I like talking to people. So, anywho. Sorry. Okay, let me get him again. And,
Why do you keep tattling?
the next form has 99 hit points, so I can track it a little bit better.
His final form. If you fight his final form, can you refight it? If
I
you...
think.
Interesting.
Don't know.
He has.
Time to go one step beyond. It's time for him.
Yes. Now remember what comes after a Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan 2!
I honestly, legitimately.
He still looks like Gold Frieza. He even has Gold Frieza's golden aura.
And he's got.
I'm pretty sure Gold Frieza.
And he's got some defense.
But Super Saiyan 2 also had the aura.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point of Golden Frieza.
Max HP 99, attack power 10, and defense power 1.
Yeah, he has the same amount of HP as the final boss.
99.
Yep. Oh yeah, he actually can.
Because his attack power went up from 9 to 10.
Then there's a way I can deal with that.
But the one good thing about him... But the one good thing about any of these fights, if you die in them, you're
Did you die?
No. Well, yes, but...
He does 5 damage, so...
If you die in these, you're not reset.
That's
one good thing.
Then I'm gonna have to...
Because they're technically not trying to kill
What I'm gonna
you.
have to do is get rid of... I don't need Spike Shield, and... I'm getting rid of some stuff, because there's a way I can deal with this. So, hold on. What do I want to get rid of? My luck badges are good. Let's see. Multi-bounce, power jump. I'm getting rid of some small stuff. And speedy spin. And the reason, and I might cut this out, might not. Where is it? This is one reason I picked up the defense plus in case I needed it.
Yeah. It's not that much.
Also, I'm at 1 hit point. So, let me actually go. I'm gonna start off at 1 hit point, meaning I can do a lot of...
That's the only bad thing is that if
I might cut this out, might not.
It's not that much lost time because
he doesn't kill you, and now I'm at 1 hit point. With the extra defense, his single attack will knock me down to 1 hit point every time. So, that's a thing.
But now that you're in peril.
But I'll heal it out and do a lot of damage. Okay, so...
I'm so convinced he's a Frieza race, not a Saiyan.
Anyway.
It's clearly supposed to be the Super Saiyan thing.
I'm pretty sure that's a Golden Frieza, though.
But he has the aura.
So does Golden Frieza. And he's completely golden. Saiyans don't turn golden, their hair just gets golden.
That's not what I meant. Jerk! Bring it!
And if you actually fight this honestly like a crazy person.
Oh, this battle is difficult, but
I believe his it's either you can't.
I can attempt something, and I think I will attempt that thing.
You know, playing this battle legitimately, if you do that, this form, his attacks, they either are unblockable or you have to be frame perfect. I think it was they were just so...
Cloud9, motherfucker!
What does that do?
Makes me dodgy.
Oh.
Yeah, technically. Basically, for 4 attacks, Mario is invincible.
What?
No! No, I have... It's an obnoxious increase in lock. I'm not invincible.
It is?
It's just lock, that's all it is.
I remembered it being...
No, it's lock.
Yeah. It is locked.
Told you.
But is it as good as Coop Shell?
Isn't that the one that technically makes you invincible?
Coop Shell takes damage for you. So.
It's like substitute.
I had thought that Cloud9 was like Coop. Oh, you can perfect block him, as I said.
Yep.
It's just frame perfect. He just attacks so quickly, it has to be a frame perfect.
So, Carter, how would you say this game handles its difficulty,
Okay.
curve?
No, I told you this is going.
Is that the question you wanted to ask?
Okay.
No, it's gonna change. It's leading into something. But in general, like if you're playing this game honestly, not without random stuff like you're doing, because this is like a strategic way to play an RPG versus a casual play. But casually, how would you say this game handles its difficulty in how it curves?
Hold on. Whew. Oh, baby.
It's gonna leave him with one hit
Why don't you
point.
just do the special attack and finish him off with lackluster?
He's gonna die from Zap Tap. Oh.
Or he's going to.
I'll answer your question here in a minute. Hold on. Jerk. Optional bosses defeated.
No experience.
Mario can beat a Super Saiyan, confirmed.
That's Golden Frieza.
Mario can beat that,
Okay.
confirmed.
So,
I could deal with that. I know what fan art of Mario finding Golden Frieza. You got a diploma. So
Yep.
so you gain master ranking, and then they just give you a diploma.
yep.
So are we going to go defile this diploma by giving it to the hand in the toilet, or are we actually going to give it to the Dekus?
Okay. Now I've got 10 on. That's been good. That's been okay. Let's see. I have so many extra.
Well, you need the spike. You want the spiky shield.
Yeah.
That's good. Speedy spin's good, and that leaves me with.
Why did you take off Zap Tap?
Because.
It's one of those things that you use if you need it, except when you're playing casually.
Even casually, it's still good.
No,
But that's what I'm saying, when you're playing casually, you
in
always
this
need it.
game, I need other.
Well, actually, because of the...
He has to choose his badges strategically versus just picking good badges.
Oh,
That's.
yeah.
So.
Because of the chapter you're about to go to, do you have any badges that resist ice?
No.
Yes.
No, he has ice
Oh,
power.
never
Ice
mind.
power lets you do. Actually, for something we're about to do, that might actually come in handy. Let me look over my active badges again. Just okay, so that's a good one. Yeah. So, and I don't need regular jump charge. I got super jump. The rest of these are kind of useful, but just stuff I can't really. Okay. So, to answer your question, since we're actually... No, wait, not him. I'm going to do that stupid letter quest, and I missed. Oh boy. Time to do a mass mailing scheme. Anyway, to answer your casually... and I was actually going to bring this up, funny enough, because I've watched people do blind runs of this game. This game gives a lot of people shit the first time, and even people who had some good tips had problems, and while, like, you commented on Lava Piranha having an exploitable weakness, I've seen people who didn't think about water or ice, and they got their...
Bell rung?
Yep. So...
Uh,
Now for... And I'm... Okay. Letter quest.
and
Oh boy.
this is from an observing standpoint, and...
First, well, we're right by her. She's unrelated, I believe.
Do you have to do the letters in a specific order, or...
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, and this takes forever.
Okay, so we can
Guys, we're gonna have to tangent. This gets you the best luck badge in the game, and I'm not even gonna be able to finish this. But I'm gonna get one letter away and enter the next chapter. Because the next chapter has the final letter, basically.
So, before...
One of these ladies! But I do not...
So before, anyway...
I thought it was... Let me double check my letters.
This is more from watching and not really playing, because I actually haven't played any of the Paper Mario games. I need to do that at some point. From watching, I would say this game doesn't really appear to be that
I thought
hard.
It was one of these.
Well, again, you're watching somebody using a
No, not just Danger Mario. Even his playthrough long before Danger Mario, watching it, it didn't seem that hard up until
That's weird.
Huff and Puff, and then you specifically appear
Wait!
to be...
Wait! Oh, I think I'm getting my toads confused.
But from just watching, it seems to only really get hard in chapters 6, 7, and 8.
I am dumb. I am so dumb.
Because everyone hates Huff and Puff, but I have seen you specifically appear to be the only person that has trouble in the chapter 7 boss. I've never seen anyone else complain about
that boss is... that was not related to the letter quest.
Oh.
At all. Which means, by process of elimination... Oh, Jesus. Not the matchup. I have sewer transportation, and the reason I have Zap Tap on, one of the transportation pipes, I don't think I've opened it yet. I don't think.
Blooper?
There is a blooper, but for now, we need to go to Koopa Village, which is one of these three, and I do not... So... That is not it. I'm trying to be more engaging with the audience. If you've been watching this mess of an LP so far, what do you think of this mess of an LP?
Anyway, back to my question though. Casually, how would you say this game handles its difficulty curve in general? Like, not as, oh well, this point kind of spikes. You know, occasionally a game can have a difficulty spike. As long as it's not egregious, I feel like that's not a problem. But how do you feel like this game handles the overall
Found
curve?
him! Found him! Okay, hold on. Yeah. Well, let me make sure I'm doing the letter quest before I answer you. God damn it. Yeah, this is it. Okay, casually, this game is pretty challenging, and I've noticed a lot of people, when they casually play it, run into just a lot of general trouble. And this game seems to give people more trouble casually than Thousand Year Door. My only caveat, Lucajin ran into a weird problem in Thousand Year Door that I had never seen, but that was her not understanding how something worked, and that wasn't inherently the game.
Okay, but...
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Does this game handle being challenging as being challenging? And does it draw the line there? Or do you think it, like...
Casually,
Or do you think it just kind of, like, jumps over the line?
In a lot of cases, certain things in this game, I feel, go over the line a bit.
But you... Okay.
So... okay, I am... Wait.
So, like...
Crap.
Do you feel like it takes the line...
Was it,
and just
you?
completely surpasses the line and doesn't really... And say it's, like, overly challenging? Or do you feel like the game's natural curve is fair at the pace it goes?
I remember this thing. Okay.
Because yes, the game. It's one thing for the game to be challenging, but I'm saying, does it curve into that challenge well?
Hold on, I'm a bit lost because I did not remember.
Or does it curve into it like that one curve in SA2 that if you take it full speed,
Oh,
you
no,
have to restart?
no. Oh, I know who I'm looking for. Sorry, guys. It's this jackass.
I mean, he just talked about his fishing buddy.
He looks like a fish, though.
No.
I can only hope then he throws it back in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was getting confused. I'm trying to answer you, but I do not want to wander around lost because this letter quest is long enough as it is. So, okay.
This is this game. This is game.
This is the problem with chainmail.
First, before I go back to the one thing, this is basically this game's cafe quest from Majora's Mask.
Except there's nowhere to follow this. It's just
Long and tedious.
And then you get caught up in a pen pal letter chain in the middle of this. So back to from this game. I feel in a lot of cases certain things oh, that guy. I might check that quiz in a second here. I feel a lot of things this game does because of the era it was made. Certain things are a bit kinda pushy and unfair.
Oh, okay, but like, are those like moments, or is that the game after a certain point? That's what I'm asking. I mean, every game has that one part where it's like, why is this here like this? But I'm saying,
after a certain point, if you're playing this game more legitimately and leveling up more legitimately and not using a setup like I'm doing, certain things in the game just start to really stack the odds against.
You're using the word certain, which is why I'm having trouble with the. What I'm asking, I'm saying in totally looking at the whole thing, would you say the curve, well, maybe it has some spikes here and there, does it curve for the most part pretty naturally into the difficulty, or does it curve poorly?
It's okay. This is why I was phrasing it the way I was phrasing it. It's bizarre in that. Okay, I don't want to stop and talking. Hold on, let me check them. Some star pieces would be useful. Then I'll answer you. One moment. Before. Because that can give me... Okay. It's red and white. Okay. I knew that one. Anyway. This game starts off where it's kind of curving naturally, but then I feel towards the end game because of what the end game throws at you. It starts to become bullshit and it teeters on being really unfair in my opinion. But the reason I was answering the way I was answering is because there are certain points where for a minute it's like not that bad, but then there's other point, like the area we're coming up on, the next area is really infamous to a lot of people for how the enemies are generally stacked against you and in a casual sense.
So the boss of the area is notorious. That wasn't just you.
Yes. Now, okay, Jesus! I forgot how long the... Okay. The letter quest takes a while, and this is unfortunately going to be kind of patty, but, it's worth it for the best luck badge in the game. This Paper Mario is bizarre because...
Oh, okay, so...
I keep using the wrong...
So...
Damn it.
I think I'm... So, how would you say 1,000-Year Door does? Does it curve...
1,000-Year Door...
Obviously, there should be a point where the game is just
to me, 1,000.
Wait. So at some point there should be a point where the game is just out of line difficult, like near the end. The last area should be flat. That should be difficult. But it's how the game curves itself into that, and stopping from there being egregious difficulty spikes where the spikes are minor. Because I feel like there's going to be inevitable spikes. It's just how tall are those spikes, if that makes sense.
Get which one of these guys?
I don't think difficulty spikes are inherently bad. It's just how are they handled.
And if the difficulty spikes
found
are
him.
one-hit kill.
Okay.
Again, one hit kill depends on how one hit kill is handled.
To talk.
Don't play 0-2.
This game, because of how this game is set up and the stuff you begin to and before I answer, I'm checking the letter because I don't remember the. Oh, that was the. I was getting preemptive earlier. This is to talk about 1,000-Year Door and to answer your question. This game, because of how limited this game is, what it starts to kind of expect from you starts to get bullshit because you don't have really good ways to deal with a lot of stuff. 1,000-Year Door, I feel, scales better because 1,000-Year Door's nuance changes and more availability of badges and other abilities.
Oh, okay. So then, here's the follow-up to that. Do you feel like 1,000-Year Door still is difficult at the same time?
Yes.
So you think at the end the game is difficult, but it eases you into that to the point where it's fair.
Yep.
Even when it's hard.
Mm-hmm. This game especially, and while this Danger Mario run probably hasn't shown it, it's one of these three by process of elimination. Before we continue this topic, Founder, you might be noticing that this letter quest is long and obnoxious, and I'm trying to keep our conversation going, but I don't want to wander around to the wrong... Who am I going to next? Back to the desert. Okay. 1,000-Year Door, I have always felt gets challenging, but does a better job of easing you into it, and giving you better control and ability to handle the challenges that you face.
So you would say if you get stuck in 1,000-Year Door, it's less the fault of the game and more the fault of being ill-prepared for wherever you're challenged.
Mostly, yes. The only odd cases.
Oh, okay, there are gonna be odd cases, of course, but that's what I'm saying. Does it have? Other than those odd cases is when I'm referring to.
Yeah, it's way okay.
Because obviously, there's gonna be that point in the game where there's a questionable choice made. It makes the game either harder, or there's gonna be the entirety of the questionable point made, where everything is just easy.
There we go. 1,000-Year Door, because
Dream Drop Dissonant has that questionable choice of a boss that in all rights should have been an optional boss, but wasn't.
To this game, okay, hold on. Continue this topic in a moment here to further kind of explain my points a little bit. Since I'm going to the Boom Engine anyway, might as well get both of those. Ugh. Okay. So, to continue this topic a little bit more, this game, as I've shown with the Danger Mario, you've seen how limited my badges are. This game, a lot of badges that would be useful in tandem. Remember, I leveled up entirely badge points, and I still don't have enough room for everything that's useful and helpful. Think about people who leveled up HP and FP. You don't have a lot of badges, meaning you don't have a lot of diversity, and the game just starts to kind of expect you to have a lot of the badges you really... Oh, and I believe it's this boo right here. Not that you would know that for the Yeah. Good luck figuring that out! That's a weird thing. I just remember that distinctly because he's right. This... when we eventually get around to 1,000-Year Door... 1,000-Year Door gives you way more badges and abilities. So you have a better way to handle the situation. And that's the thing about this game where it starts to get crazy because you're not really... I'm delivering the letter to him. That...
Before you continue, fun fact, because you can tattle on basically every NPC in the game, if you tattle on this Boo as Goombario, the game basically states this guy was a shop owner that died.
Okay. That letter. Back to the... This... A subtle change because of how 1,000-Year Door works. You get better badges in 1,000-Year Door. You get a lot of other badges earlier, and you have a lot more BP and abilities to work with. Because of that, the game's difficulty can curve better because the game gave you the tools to handle stuff. In this game, it's just kind of, okay, we're just gonna kind of make you... You're just gonna kind of throw you into situations, and you just gotta kind of hope you can deal with it. And my letter is...
It's one of those other toads. Well, actually, it says she's a tartan.
No, no, that's one of... This is where you start dealing with pen pals. Which, yes, is a part of the letter quest. It's a little kid. I know exactly what little kid. If I can get in the vibe. He's down by the... Okay, so... That's my problem with this game. And, it's one of these two. I think it's, this one? Through the... Yep, okay. You know, thinking about it, I think we defeated that one blooper.
Probably.
Because now we have to go to the island.
Mm.
So...
You probably did.
Yoshi Kid. Yep, Pen Pals. Which is part of the letter quest. I think I did. So, back
Can we just keep yo-yoing?
What?
We're just gonna keep yo-yoing for a minute?
We could.
Is that what happens?
What?
Is that how this works? You just keep yo-yoing?
Yep. I didn't entirely catch what you said at first. Basically, to tangent and explain what the fuck is going on with the letter quest, you started the letter quest and you work your way back around to basically how you started this stupid thing. And by working your way back around to how you started this stupid thing... Okay, yeah, I went the wrong way. So...
I thought the island was the first pipe.
What?
I thought the island was the first pipe.
No. No. It's past this sushi point. If I don't get attacked by a blooper, I've defeated it. I have defeated it. I don't remember doing that.
I vaguely do.
You basically, to explain what we're doing, this is, and I don't even get to finish this quest till we're a little bit into the next chapter, but that's why I'm basically getting it up until that point. And this is a chronic waste of time. It's ridiculous. The luck badge you get is super worth it, though.
I hate quests like that literally make you wish you could, like, sell your character's immortal soul instead of doing this, but yet you're stuck doing this anyway.
I hate this quest.
How many times do you do this?
There's a good bit left. We're almost done, though.
I meant this pen pal thing.
for a few minutes till we get back to the quest that started the pen pal part. All of this started because we were trying to get 3 guys together for a fishing trip.
Wait, so we got the 2 guys together and now we're trying to get the 3rd guy?
We're trying to get back to tell that the other guys are ready for the fishing trip. It starts and ends with Goompaw. Goompaw wanted to meet his old fishing buddies. And then you deliver those letters. But then you get caught up in other people's problems.
At least the reward.
Ah, that sounds like a normal RPG.
At least the...
Yep.
And at least
And I used to think the reward wasn't worth it. Then I looked up the luck badge, and then I was like, oh shit, that's actually amazing.
Yeah, at least it's not like the reward is something that isn't worth it.
I did the math for 1,000 Year Door because I've been preparing for a Danger Mario run for 1,000 Year Door. By Chapter 2, if I'm at critical health, we'll have like over 80% luck.
Well, actually, is that if you're in peril?
Danger, 5 hit points or below.
Oh. Well, this technically isn't a side quest. At least this isn't like going back to you.
Finally!
Well, that wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Most people start this, run around without either the warp pipes, or they'll get the warp pipes and then they're like, where's Starborn Valley? Why haven't I been there? What is this?
Wait, is that a new area, or is that...
That's a new area.
Oh, I was thinking it was the area with the stars up where we were.
No,
No,
it's the area Star Kids live in before they ascend to Starhaven.
No, the one area which wasn't it Shooting Star Summit is the area at the beginning of the game.
So, I can stop the letter quest and we can actually move on with the story.
You made me scared that was going to be way worse than it actually was.
I knew what I was doing.
I have played much worse side quests.
Oh, it's not done!
I thought you were like 1 letter short.
2.
Oh.
You have to go to Starborn Valley and back to...
When I was going
Yeah,
to...
but you need to wait until you're done with this mission and go back.
When I was going...
I'm going to the chapter now, and I'm actually going to... Because the chapter wants us to be in the Starborn Valley area, I am going to leave after delivering the letter, so I have the luck badge. Did I do the one event? No, I didn't!
What I was going to say was, while it's not a side quest, at least it's not like taking the carrot key back to the cow in Tucson.
Starborn Valley. Go open the door, jackass.
If you want something that's long and pointless in Earthbound, when you get the carrot key for the alarm, go back to the cow in Tucson and use it on the cow.
There's a locked door. That guy will, the ninja will open it. So, now, he doesn't tell you where to go. You just have to...
How are you supposed to figure that out? Does that guy, like, tell you where to go if you don't know what you're doing?
That's what the fortune teller does, yes.
Okay, never mind. That seems like a good spot to put it in.
And...
I was thinking, if that's not the case, then putting that guy there is completely random, and you could run around for hours trying to figure that out.
And some people wander around for hours looking for the door. It's deep. Deep in the sewers.